Yeah. Okay, Spark and Plug Talks. Season 4. It's rolling. Yes, Aaron's giving me the heads up. Normally, he never gives me the heads up, and he's just like, we're talking about the stupidest shit that I have to then be like, should I leave this in here?
I'm trying to dock somebody. I'm waiting for somebody to be like, yeah.
To reveal something terrible.
I didn't kill her, okay? I swear to God. She was awake when I was awake, and I woke up
Let's
and she
just
was
start
awake.
this fucking podcast. Like, oh, well, you're going to be shocked to know this, but
Yeah.
anyways, we're here with our boy, Reece Williams. Woo! Reece Williams, thanks, man. Jeff Buckley Jr. In the flesh. Your brother can kick rocks if you ever said you weren't.
Yeah.
Dude, thanks so much for coming out.
No,
thanks
thank
for
y'all.
blowing up your Reba's Place gig for your Sunday morning Reba's Place. Yeah.
If you're listening to this, Reba is not there.
She's not.
She
Her
doesn't
third
run the
cousin is
sound
there.
either.
Reece has informed us. Yeah, that
she's
Reba's
not there. It's all a lie.
what a
False
rip.
advertisement.
What a rip.
No.
Dude, well, let me ask you, where's the musical well go with you? What are your foundations? I've heard you talk a lot about Pearl Jam, and as you know, or maybe not know, me and Aaron are pretty big Pearl Jam fans.
Look at that poster.
We're pretty big.
That is dope
You were
poster.
like, I was like,
that is a dope
but you're
poster.
like, who's talking right now?
No, man, I think just kind of cliche, but I just grew up listening to music, and I was around it with my grandpa and my grandma. They were in a southern,
Yeah, you had mentioned they were musicians.
like
yeah.
they were Pentecostals, and they would play revivals. And,
Oh hell yeah!
all around like Oklahoma and Texas, and they would just wherever for free, and they would be like 3-day revivals on the weekend, start on Friday, get done Sunday night kind of thing, and just from that. So I've always been around it, and he's always pushed it, like music, just pick up an instrument, something, and I was always like, nah, dude, I think I'm gonna go play golf or like whatever, man. I'm doing whatever. I'm in high school. I don't want to.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like I'm not picking up. What are you talking
Band
about?
sucks. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? But then I started working this job where I worked at a country club, and we would pick the range, and it was just by yourself. So what else you gonna do besides listen to music? So that's when I started getting into like Red Dirt really, and I would listen to like Turnpike, Evan Felker, and then
Where'd you grow up at? Where was the? Is it here in Oklahoma?
Yep,
Yeah.
Southwest Oklahoma, Duncan.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
I got you.
So that's where I grew up. Graduated high school from there in
What the
23.
fuck is in Duncan?
I was gonna say, what's
Halliburton.
down there?
Halliburton. That's we got a Homeland.
That's all you need, dude.
Yeah, Halliburton.
Wait, does the
Homeland.
Homeland have a deli?
It does.
Dude.
We got
And-
sushi there
When,
now.
if I don't bring
That's
my
what I'm
lunch,
talking about.
I go to the Homeland
Dude, it's
off
good.
Lincoln, and the deli, the lunch is $8.99.
Get a little mashed potatoes and gravy.
Thank you,
chicken
just-
chicken on some
tenders.
Just as
Yeah.
God intended,
It's
right
good
there.
stuff.
Thank
and then
you,
a
Homeland.
couple years ago they added sushi, and everybody was like, "Don't eat the sushi at the Homeland. It's not good."
At
But
the
I had it.
Homeland in Duncan.
Yeah, and I hate it. I was like, "Man,
You're a
it's pretty-
brave man, Reece.
It's pretty good. But I'm not a picky
I'm expecting
guy
I'm expecting a Homeland sushi song in the works
that would
next time you come back
either.
around.
You're
Legendary.
going to have a Monsters Inside Me episode.
Yeah.
Gonna have a fucking 45-foot tapeworm.
Hey,
Big
dude,
ass
Duncan, they
tapeworm.
don't got many options there like sushi. That's
I
like the only
noticed when my
sushi place.
butthole was itching more than usual. You know?
Yeah.
That is how those
tapeworm.
episodes go, though. They're for real.
100%,
Like,
yeah.
they're for real. Like, I pulled one.
Start
I
sweating.
took a dump, and there was something in there. And we're like, what? You're like, where do these people come
What are you
from?
talking about?
Because, they
I
had to,
shit
like,
out a worm.
because what? They had to, they sent a damn email to, some TV producer that was like, hello, I have a tapeworm inside me. And
Where
then-
did you get
It all
this crabs
started
from?
when I got the popcorn shrimp at the Dollar General. And I put it in
Fried.
the microwave.
It
but I
was
didn't-
green.
Yeah. And they still had the little poop things in them. And I just thought, oh, what the hell? How, what could it hurt?
Yeah, tasted good at first.
Now I got an 18-foot tapeworm inside me. His
That's
name's Lenny.
fucked up, dude.
Lenny.
Yeah, he comes out. It's just my butthole every now and then. Hey,
But
get in there, Lenny. Come on.
Ah, god damn,
Come
dude.
on,
Oh,
man.
what a great dude. That could be the Spark and Plugs mascot.
Lenny.
Lenny the tapeworm.
Lenny the tapeworm.
You would attract
Hey,
a bunch of
guys.
people.
He's got the
fun of-
hey, how's it going?
It's like
yeah.
fucking,
Put them on all
it's
y'all's merch.
It's like Towley, but with fucking.
Yeah. Hey there. Hey kids, go ahead and eat your old fried
Doesn't look
popcorn
like I'm fucking
shrimp.
joking. Oh, that's a Mickey. That's a Mickey Mouse.
That's Mickey. Yeah.
Clubhouse.
Huh? Do I look like a fucking joke to you?
episode. Get the fucking Jonas Brothers and shit.
Yeah, baby. That shit's funny, dude.
God, dude.
You a South Park fan?
I've never gotten into it. Like, I'm not a big TV watcher.
Kind of seen like the memes and stuff.
Yes, I've seen
Yeah.
some. I guess the one where they're all fat playing the video games
The
in their
Sky
basement.
Classic,
That one's
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah,
The
he brings out
world-
the fucking
world-
bad pants.
Yeah, dude. In
That
the
one's
world
pretty good.
of Warcraft.
But
yeah.
I've never like gotten into. I got a buddy who goes to OU, and every time we go to Norman.
What is he having?
He's got the sword and he's running. He's running in Warcraft, dude. Stan!
This is gonna be the end of the world.
Of Warcraft. Yeah,
Oh,
that
God.
shit's funny. It's fucking stupid too. Okay, so anyways, before we became monkey people, what were you talking?
I said,
what were you-
well, just like
they were doing revivals. They were doing
Yeah,
like 3-day revivals.
they were doing revivals, and they did that. There's a church called Faith Church in Duncan, Oklahoma, and they pretty much started it. It's all a family thing. So my family, not so much anymore, but when that church first started, it was like all my mom's side would go to that church, and she has a big family, so there'd be a bunch of people there on a Sunday, and then when they'd hold these revivals, dude, there'd be people sweating, running down the aisle, man. I mean, I never saw this. That's just from word of mouth from my mom, but...
How big is Duncan?
Oh, I mean, it's definitely a small town. It ain't nothing like
Is it like Chandler size or something? Probably like 4,000 or 5,000 people or something like
probably
that.
something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe, I'm not sure because
They got like a couple gas stations in that motherfucker.
they've got quite a bit of gas
They're
stations.
the
Yeah,
county
okay.
seat of what county you guys in?
We're in Stevens.
Are you the county seat of Stevens County?
We might be. I'm not 100.
County
What-
courthouse in Duncan.
There is a courthouse, but I don't know if it's.
It's got to be the county courthouse.
Yeah, I
maybe.
bet it's
I
the
don't
county.
know.
You're the county seat.
Yeah.
But probably okay.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, it's not very big, but I think people are starting to move there. I think in the 80s when like Halliburton or whenever Halliburton blew up, that's when most people started.
What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
The Halliburton.
Halliburton. But like I think that's when most people started moving there because my dad's side's from Lamesa, Texas. They're from like West
Lamesa.
Texas area. Like they're 30 minutes away from New
Yeah,
Mexico,
sick.
Hobbs border.
Yeah.
So they moved. My grandpa was in the Navy, went to Florida, and then he got a job with Halliburton. So I'm assuming that's when like everybody started moving.
Yeah,
to
Moving
Duncan.
Duncan.
Halliburton's
Yeah,
probably
Duncan.
definitely. Anytime like a. God damn, boy. I sound like Dave Blunt's over here. Man, I'm fucking wheezing while I'm breathing and shit.
That's Dave Blunt.
God damn.
I can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup.
He'd be like, fucking did a big ass choke stick.
When he just stood up on stage and people were like,
He's like, ah!
he's
yeah,
going
part of
fucking
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
He starts shaking his head. He's like,
He just
Where
like,
the fuck are we in society, dude? Holy shit, dude. We're all.
dude, he looks
he
like
brings a whole lazy boy out to perform.
he looks
That's awesome.
he looks like a Ninja Turtle. The way his head is shaped and like flattens
But
down.
to be a performer and get to that point where you can bring like your whole living room setup on the stage to play
Yeah.
is pretty sweet. It's
Dude,
pretty
no, it's awesome, dude.
It's
he just
awesome.
sits the fuck down and
He's
he's like,
just-
like he just
Oh,
it's all auto tune. He don't even got to sing in key or nothing, bro.
sitting there shaking in the
That's
lazy
fucking
boy.
wild, dude.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
But anytime a little town like that has like a power plant or fucking,
Yeah.
it
A
always
gas plant or
it
something.
employs a bunch of people. And
I think
shit.
that's what kind of happened. I think that's why a lot of people, but I feel like a lot of people maybe like, I don't know, millennials maybe are moving back because I had a teacher my senior year who
we can
was,
remote work now. you
Yeah.
can live in the fucking buttfuck nowhere and still
exactly.
be like have a job.
Right, and she moved back, and I was like, "Why'd you move back?" She's like, "Oh, it's a good place to, I guess, raise kids." And I have nothing against Duncan. I think it's a
They
good
do got
town.
sushi at Homeland.
They
so.
do have sushi at Homeland.
Now-
So if you're looking bang for your buck,
You said your grandparents were Pentecostal or Evelyn?
they were Pentecostal. Yeah, my
So-
mom's side.
Take that energy, those people at church, and just instead of whatever the fuck they were talking or music they were playing, just put on some fucking like bolt thrower or some shit or some
Just-
fucking eye bolt or some
and
shit.
it's the same thing.
Or just no. Which is the local band that's through here? Is it eye bolt?
I'm
Bolt
not sure.
thrower is the
Bolt Thrower is the '80s band.
Yeah,
that
but
did.
then there's somebody here. There's a
Warhammer
band
stuff.
local here called Eyebolt, and it's like Eyebolt. Ever since I've heard that, and they play
That's a
kind of
sweet
similar,
name.
and I've always now it's fucked with me when I say
Eyebolt?
bolt thrower. I'm like, oh wait, is it Eyebolt?
Bolt Thrower's pretty awesome.
Bolt
Pretty
thrower's
confused.
I haven't heard
Bolt thrower
Eyebolt.
is pretty sweet. I've
Or
never
put
heard
some
of them.
fucking here. Just put some Pantera on that shit.
Yeah,
Just have
if
some
you-
people fucking like
just
just
like
Oh, they're like-
running. Yeah,
stomping and shit. Yeah,
Dude,
it's the
it's-
same energy.
it
dude.
is. It's
It's
exactly
fucking-
the
yeah.
same. But
Are you
for the
you a
Lord.
big mosh pit guy, Reese?
But for the Lord.
Never have been to a mosh pit.
Never been in a mosh, man.
No, I mean, but I'd love to go and experience. I'm like, I would love to experience.
I've seen
it,
Dylan like legitimately assault a guy.
Oh,
Shut up.
He's like kicking. He's like one of those guys.
No,
that
like he just straight up speared him edge style.
Oh, dude, you see
But,
those
like,
videos on like Instagram?
his back
of
was
these people
turned.
just like
It was
flat,
the-
like just
It was
killing
the funniest
people.
shit I've ever seen in my life. Dude.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know it was Dylan. He
Who
came
is this
back
guy?
and I was like, dude, did you see that guy that's obliterate Owen? He was like,
Dude,
it was me.
So he's like he's sweating. He's sweating.
Oh, bro, yeah, hell yeah, I am. You know, so like, you know, I was saying we do events, like we do whatever.
The Pig
so we
Fest.
we have Pig Fest, and we the past couple years we did one called like Punk on the Prairie, and then one called
Oh,
Midsummer.
that's dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we did like Midsummer Mosh, which was like some heavier bands, and we had like
Oh,
some
no
punk
kidding.
bands and stuff. But with like Pig Fest, it's like a longer festival.
Right.
Like we might do like full day type thing of bands with
It's not like musically themed like these other ones were.
Okay.
yeah, these have just been like 3-4 bands, like all
But
kind
that's
of
still
one
All
pretty-
the same kind of genre.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's still awesome though.
So
yeah.
we had those metal bands playing, bro, and the whole night I've been like, oh, I don't get to mosh. Like I got to run lights and I got to
don't
run
get to mosh.
cameras and stuff. And so the last band
He
was
was
on, dude,
having FOMO.
and there
He's
was
sitting there.
finally some people like kind of like yeah. They were just kind of like laughing at each other, like shoving, like what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
No, dude,
and I
dude,
was
dude, you
like,
went
bro,
full
I
honey,
just
dude.
I like ran down there, dude. I just
I didn't see
my
him
younger
leave, though.
brother,
I was
and-
just like-
my younger brother, and he wasn't even like moshing. He was just kind of like
Yeah.
and he was hammered, so
Oh,
he's just like
God.
And dude, I just like ran into him from the. He just went like
Dude,
right,
he rolled.
right from his
He
back,
rolled
dude.
down, dude.
He did,
rolled.
dude. It was fucked up. Like my dad was like, "You fucking killed Owen," and I was like, "I'm sorry, bro."
Dude,
like,
I just got in the moment.
I
He
just-
came back up there, and I was like, "Dude, did you see that guy that's obliterated?" Oh, he was like sweating,
He's sweating.
out of breath. He was like, "It was me." I was like,
I was
"Holy
jacked up
fuck."
on Mountain Dew.
You're
I fuck-
looking at him.
I killed that guy, dude. I'm sorry, but
hilarious.
no, I just felt that it was from the a band called From the Grave was playing. Who's like
Okay.
this?
Killer band.
They are awesome, dude.
Really?
And they
Fucking rad.
man, that guy. I don't even remember what they were doing. They were probably playing that damn song where he was like, "My daddy said, son."
That was he can only pull it off if anybody else
And
did it.
dude, whatever it is he said,
He
you were
was like,
born to run or something.
You better get used to running because you were born a killer.
Are these bands
Yeah.
out of Oklahoma?
Yeah.
They might have been
they're
out of
North
Texas.
Texas,
North
I think.
Texas.
They do North Texas.
But they
Pretty
play
much.
a lot in
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
They
yeah.
play a lot, yes, and they're
Pretty
super
much.
cool.
North
He's
Texas is basically
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
pretty
dude, that
much.
guy Heath who plays guitar and sings for them because they're a 3-piece, dude. And you
Oh,
talk
no,
about tight,
wow.
you talk about tight 3-pieces. Also, this is all
He
on
has
Bison Tell's YouTube
interesting
page.
ass
We filmed
social
and recorded
media.
the whole thing, but
He travels to like haunted places and like blogs about
Heck,
it.
he's
no,
a
no,
goat.
I'm good,
He's
dude.
a goat
I'm
farmer.
good.
Awesome. And
He's a goat farmer, and dude,
I
he's
was just shredding with the goats in the backyard.
Dude, he's a fucking shred monster.
He's got some
He's
chops, dude.
Yes.
Really?
Go on YouTube and we'll look up Midsummer Mosh. Yeah,
Okay.
they're the
Yes.
last
I'll have
band.
to look
They're
that up.
fucking
Yes,
killer.
on our Bison Tell Studios YouTube page,
I
we
couldn't
have that full
imagine
concert.
I couldn't imagine like equipment and goats mix well. Goats like to eat things.
I guess that he's got
Yeah.
some good fencing
Ow.
going on, but I'm
He'll
not
just-
sure.
Like his
Hops
social
on
media,
his-
he'll be like, at whatever that haunted place is in Eureka Springs. He's been up to like Connecticut and shit.
Oh,
He's
this guy's like hardcore.
yeah, like he'll
Yes.
go around and then he'll be like, got a new
Like some
got a
Ghost
new Billy
Adventure
Goat
stuff?
in or
Yes.
some shit. And then
Yes,
That's one of the best shows.
No, he'll be like got these two Billy Gruff like, and he's like names the breed of them and what percentage and everything.
Golly.
He's like a hardcore goat farmer.
it's either haunted shit, goats, or fucking music. Because he also plays in a country. He also fronts a country band.
Yes,
The
it's
three
like,
truths.
It's like Heath in the Shadows or something like
Yeah,
that.
but it's like a country
Ghost,
yeah,
goats, goats, and grunge.
yeah,
Yes,
very
dude.
true.
Truths,
But dude's
man.
yes, that's all you need.
Yeah,
What
the
more
tree.
you need?
very interesting guy. Yeah,
That
yeah.
that guy sounds
His
interesting.
band was From the Grave is
And they're
fucking-
3-piece. You don't hear a lot of 3-piece. I mean, I guess.
and
They were all, dude.
yeah.
They were a 3-piece. They were killer. Like
They
they
were
were.
a
I guess, like,
they were
3-piece.
really good.
So they were what kind of like genre?
They were like, I would say
Metal.
like
Like
They're
Limp
definitely
Bizkit?
late.
No,
No. They weren't rolling. They weren't there. They weren't
They'd be
there.
like, yeah, don't call us that.
No, yeah, they'd be like, no, we're
No
not
offense,
that.
I have
They
no.
were,
They were- well, now they're gonna beat your ass,
Yeah,
Reece. Sorry. What were they? Probably like somewhat combination of like 80s thrash metal and like I don't know, speed metal, something like that. Like they kind of met somewhere in the mid. Maybe not speed metal.
What's
I
a
would
huge
say
speed metal?
They
band?
were
I would have
somewhere
to-
around like early Metallica.
Okay,
kinda
okay.
stuff.
You're kind of
they were
bringing it
definitely
in for me.
metal. It was definitely metal.
Yeah.
They had some stoner-ish rock too.
And
vibes
even
to
a little
them.
hair metal
Like
in
a little,
there.
like
Yeah.
are we talking
I
like?
want to say the guy really liked Type O Negative. Like when I was talking to him about it, I was
Okay.
like, he was like, I love Type O Negative. Like he even knew like the drummer, and like the drummer would come and do sessions for him. And
Yeah,
shit from Type O
yeah.
Negative.
I remember that. I remember
So,
that conversation.
but like Type O Negative is like a very niche sounding band. In
Yeah,
and
I've
of
never heard of those
themselves.
guys. I'd have to
Yeah,
look
they're
them
just like they're just
They're
one of those bands
different.
where like
They're a little
if you
different.
sounded genuinely like Type O Negative,
Mm-hmm.
people would be like, "Hey man, you're just ripping off Type O Negative." So most guys are just
okay.
inspired by them.
They're their own genre.
Yeah, they don't
kinda.
because
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
they're kind of just. It's really because of the front guy, Peter Steele.
Well,
Is
dude,
just
that's a good place to be though.
It's kind of like if
yeah.
like Soundgarden, like if you just sound just like Soundgarden with just like Chris Cornell, you'd be
Yeah.
like, okay,
Dude,
you
nobody
guys
wants to be like that.
sounds like you
Yeah,
guys just sound like
exactly. You'd be ripping
which is
them
like
off.
Richie
Yeah.
Cosnin from like the Winery Dogs. Like that guy sounds just like Chris Cornell,
Or,
but that guy's been around. He was doing session work in the
Yes.
80s and shit.
What's
so
the song?
they just sound so similar.
What's the Pearl? I used to think it was Pearl Jam, but it was a big song. He sounds
Creed?
Just, not Creed. Those are another guys, but Pearl Jam had a thing. What was the song?
I'm trying to
Don't
think.
go down to the water or something.
Oh, fucking goddamn!
What's his
fucking-
name? What's their name?
Shit, man. Cumbersome guys.
Cumbersome. That
Seven
song.
Mary
Seven
Three.
Mary
Seven Mary Three, dude.
Yeah,
That guy
yeah.
I thought that was Eddie Vedder for the longest time. I was like, dang, Eddie's got another banger.
That guy definitely sounds
That is
Just
an-
like
that
it.
is
that
an
is
awesome
a-
song.
that is an
though.
issue. Yeah, but Cumbersome is a badass song. I will
Cumbersome's a
give
good
them
song,
that, yeah.
or Don't
It-
Go Down to the River's Edge or something.
Yeah, it's
Down to the-
it's
down to the
Water's
Water's
Edge.
Edge.
Water's Edge.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Water's
a great
Edge.
song.
They have
Yeah,
good
that's
songs where the
fantastic.
guy does sound a lot
Sounds
like Eddie
I mean,
Vedder.
I thought it was Pro Jam
To the point where you're like,
there's
you're-
a
it's
there's
kinda
a
the
bunch of
Greta Van
'90s
Fleet kind
bands
of
There
that
is-
after
you could say Creed.
You know,
You could
that-
say Creed
well,
had
and
that
I
kinda
mean,
sound
Days
to
of the
them.
New.
Days
I
of the
mean, that
New.
guy
That's a
sounded
great
similar. You
Shelf
know?
in the Room. That's a great
Yeah.
song.
Touch,
but
Feel, and Stand
STP
and
kind of
all
had that thing. But STP their music sounds way different than Pearl Jam's music, and also
Kind of set them away.
yeah, and they were around at the same time, so it's kind of
Yeah.
hard for STP because like 10 came out in 91.
Great album.
Core came out in 93.
90s. Yeah.
Oh,
You're
they were
telling
2
me
years. Okay.
that,
It's
like-
just a couple years
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, and that doesn't count that like, and STP was a band already formed and already had their sound at the same time Pearl Jam was.
They just
basically
hadn't
around.
got studio
It's
time
just-
yet. Yeah.
It's just,
kind of in a
it's
way.
just it was just happenstance that like
Well, and
Uh,
were they both
We're,
from
we're
Seattle?
big STP fanboys.
I
No,
like sometimes.
we love STP.
Pearl Jam is
yeah.
from Seattle. However, STP's from California.
Angeles. Yeah,
they're
they're-
from
they're
Los
Los
Angeles.
Angeles based.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
I'm saying their whole music in and of itself sounds completely different than Pearl Jam. It just so
Mm-hmm.
happens that both singers have that underbite rock type.
The peanut butter chewer.
What I do to
Yeah.
go back then and
Even
just,
James
yeah.
Hetfield's like that, dude. I mean, he's got his own style, but like he's even doing the.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can't say a fucking lyric without going.
Yeah, he's got to end it. Yeah.
Whiskey in the jar. Just do jar. Dude.
He even puts O on the jar and then on the O. Jar.
This
Just a
fucking
little
guy.
flair.
Yeah,
Just a little
exactly.
flair, dude.
Exactly.
Come on.
Well,
the crowd likes
so
it.
your grandparents were doing their musical thing. They were doing their revivals, and people were just sweating and fucking just shitting and pissing. No, there was no fucking. No, they didn't do it. It wasn't one of those.
There's a comment in there. I
But
missed.
there was everybody was just gross and nasty and
I think
and
so. I mean,
praising and shit.
yeah, I
just
mean,
praise.
yeah, I mean, it was good. What I hear, it was a great time. My grandpa, he talks about those days a lot. Even just if it wasn't a full band, him and the preacher, he's Uncle Wayne to me, but his name's Wayne Morrow. He was a preacher, and he's a good preacher, man. He's like that old school style. He's great. Yeah.
And you take yourself back
I mean,
and repent.
he's a blue
and the
blood.
Lord abound.
He is a blue blood, and he's
yeah.
great.
Wayne.
But he could play guitar and he can sing too. And he'd go play bass for him, and they'd go to. He told me one time they all drove all the way to Louisiana, played 3-day revival there, just them two, just nonstop. That's like just them two. Yeah. I don't know what they were singing or what was happening, but he said that was the best time of my life.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, I mean, I would love to go do that. Even if I guess that's what touring is in a way.
How'd that translate to what you listen to now? Were your grandparents, were they playing stuff all the time, or was it just this massive like melting pot of music?
Pretty much a big melting pot. I mean, you had my grandpa's a big so I've got two sets of grandparents, thank God. Lucky me. Like, one set was like a big Merle Haggard, which was the revival and the Pentecostal.
Yeah.
And he's a Sonny Bumpus, he's a great guy. But he would play a lot of the Merle Haggard and that Waylon Jennings type stuff. So that kind of grew up around that. And then, man, my other grandpa, he wouldn't even recognize it, but he was the one who probably put me on to a lot of red dirt stuff because we'd go out golfing at Twin Oaks and Duncan. And he'd play his Pandora, like, I don't know if it's a playlist.
Yeah, a little shuffle thing.
Yeah,
or whatever.
and it'd be like, I vividly remember listening to Bingham for the first time and Childers out there for the first time.
And I see you're wearing a CCR.
Yeah, like-
not Credence.
Yeah, not
but
Credence.
Yeah,
But, like,
I can't
those
believe you just
guys-
called them CCR. That's
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
shut up.
But like those guys, like I remember vividly listening to Cody Jinks for the first time. What's it? Cowboys and the Hippies and the Cowboys.
Hippies and Cowboys.
Like he used to play that song. So I guess like that kind of, and then my parents,
Been there.
my parents graduated in '98, so they were always playing Pearl Jam's, STP.
Oh,
and
hell yeah.
Nirvana.
Hell yeah,
Dude,
your
same.
parents sound
Yeah.
cool as hell.
They
about
are.
the time-
They're good times.
About the time my parents graduated, something like that, and they same deal, dude. I
Right.
mean, we drive around in those whatever vehicle my dad had, and this is before you plug in your phone or whatever.
Right.
You know, it's just little 6 CD changer,
Right.
and you
Listen to this. Son.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Goddamn, if I didn't listen to Primus and Sailing the Seas of
Okay,
Cheese and
yeah.
Live so much, dude. My dad loved.
Silverchair. That's
My dad
that.
loved.
That's-
Dude, he had the silver chair with the
Those
frog.
are my parents' jams.
But
We
not
listen to
fucking
Frog
Foo
Stomp.
Fighters, though.
No.
Don't get that shit twisted. Dylan's dad stopped at Foo Fighters.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he did. He was like,
He was
he's-
not about it.
No, he's not a Foo Fighter. He was like, he's
Foo
like,
Fighters are good. I mean, I don't listen
No,
to him.
he's straight up like, he's
He
having like,
hates 'em.
oh, there are. He's like, no.
No.
He's like, no,
will
they're
not
not
do
good.
it. Probably the main band I remember. Yeah, it's probably Silverchair, dude. That's
That's
some
interesting.
heavy
Hell yeah.
stuff.
My dad
their
loves
their
some
second
Pearl
album,
Jam, though.
Freak
Show- or
Freak Show.
Freak Show.
That's just
That's
some
a
heavy
banger.
fucking.
I
That's
mean,
a heavy album.
Frog Stomp's great, but Freak Show's like the sleeper.
yeah, but
for
they
me.
were
That's a
like,
heavy album.
they
They
were
do.
really young when they made
Yeah,
Frog
15,
Stomp, weren't they?
15.
Yeah,
15,
God,
yeah.
that's so
That's
crazy.
his voice sounds. He sounds like a 30-year-old man, like a full grown
Man,
man.
dude,
singing.
Australia has just put out some banger bands, dude.
Yeah,
They're
I have
Australian.
gotten pretty deep into King Giz here.
King Gizzard, Lizard.
Yeah,
Wizard. My
dude, I
uncle
have
is a
gotten pretty
huge
deep.
fan.
Uncle
dude.
Wayne?
No,
Uncle Wayne sounds like a dude.
Uncle
Get
J
Wayne out.
Rod, man, he's a huge fan. He's seen them a couple times. He said they're all like 6'8".
They're huge. They're
He said
giants.
they're all like 6'8".
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they're enormous.
I've
like
never-
it's like freaks from another planet because
Yeah.
they're
Walk
playing
in
these
there,
guitars that are all
Rattlesnake. Rattlesnake.
their
But they're all,
guitars
like,
look all
fucking
small,
huge.
you know, and they're like
Two
they're like,
drummers and shit.
dragging on the way on the flying arm.
No wonder people are like,
There's I'll tell you another band
Jesus.
that I had never heard of until recently. Well, probably the last couple of years. Is a band called Diarrhea Planet, and they
love those guys.
they are really good though. But they
Really?
dude, yes, they
On the line of Butthole Surfers.
they have no,
I
they don't
love
sound like
Butthole
Butthole Surfers.
Oh, really? Okay.
But bro, they have like 5 guitar players in their band. Like they're an
Some Leonard
8-piece.
Skinner stuff,
and
really.
they all dude know it's hilarious because they're just
a
like
keyboardist
they
and a
have
bass player. And
they
they're
have
huge.
they have like those
8-piece
ironic
drum
song, kind of ironic songs, you know, about like whatever. Like
Ah,
I wrecked
Lance
my car
Morissette.
this morning, kind of type
okay,
shit.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
I'm like. I also shit my pants when I wrecked my, so now I got to go get new pants or something, you know. And but there's like
Gotta go to the
5
trade
guitar
store.
players,
Like
and they're all
detachable penis?
insane. No, it's not quite that like on the nose,
Detachable
but they're
penis.
all insane guitar players, and so they're just
I
like
woke up with full-
all
That's awesome,
harmonizing.
though.
Well, there's
Gone.
5 of them. They're pretty crazy.
That's
But
gotta
they
be a heavy
reminded me
sound.
that yeah, it is. They
That's gotta
reminded
be a
me of
heavy
King
sound.
Gizzard. I tried to get my little sister. We were at Bonnaroo, and it was at that one of the tents, and they were playing late night.
the
And I tried
artist,
to.
the Bud Light artist tent. or
I tried to
whatever.
get her.
Artist
I tried
preview.
to get her
Yeah.
to crowd surf
What they're
because,
called.
dude, there was people going fucking crazy in that Diarrhea Planet mosh pit, dude.
Really? I've
Yes.
never even heard of them.
Yeah,
That's,
Diarrhea Planet, dude.
dude,
They're-
that sounds
Boy,
scary.
we were really fucked up when we thought Moses and the Long Island Emus would never take off if bands like Diarrhea Planet.
Diarrhea
were.
Planet, bro. They're if you're listening right now and you're like,
Dude,
no,
dude,
no,
there's,
no,
there's
look them
legit
up. They're not
venues
bad.
that get like
They're
band
pretty good,
riders that are
actually.
like Diarrhea Planet. Diarrhea Planet is a 4-piece band. Diarrhea Planet also requests.
yeah, they'd say Diarrhea Planet is a 9-piece.
mineral
'cause
water.
There's a fuckload of
Mineral
them.
water,
Diarrhea
lemon tea.
Planet needs mineral water, and also Diarrhea Planet.
8 handles
Two
of
members
Jack
are vegetarian.
Daniels.
Yeah. Diarrhea Planet also requests no nuts around. Like it's just like if somebody's typing out Diarrhea Planet,
Yeah.
just copy and pasting it.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
gosh.
brutal.
So fucked up, dude. Yeah.
Like, see, that's what we should be doing in music business at ACM.
So is the Diary? Where are they play? Are they from Australia?
King Giz is. I don't know if Diarrhea Planet is.
Are they-
They just reminded me of them because they had so many guitar players, and King Giz are the same way.
Yeah, that's a good band.
But they were no, Diarrhea Planet was good.
Okay.
Diarrhea Planet.
I'll
If you
check
take
them
anything
out.
from this podcast, don't listen to anything Reese does,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to Diarrhea Planet.
I'm gonna look up Diarrhea Planet, and
Reese,
someone's gonna be looking at my
We're
stuff.
done with you, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, your FBI agent's gonna be like,
Yeah,
"Fuck
what
this
the-
guy." Get that meme where he's like
Yeah.
taking off the headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, how long you been playing?
I picked up guitar right before my junior year of high school. That's when I started trying to learn. So I guess I was 17. No, I was 16.
You picked it up late. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
I was
playing.
later.
I'm
I was
just
late
playing,
bloomer,
I was like
16.
13, and I was like,
I'm the OG.
I'm about to get laid.
Yeah, yes. 13.
I didn't even know what that meant. Like at 13, you know, I was like,
You're like, here we are.
I remember trying to learn Wonderful Tonight and trying to do that. And I remember I got so fucking mad that I couldn't bend. I remember, it was one of those things where it's like, you ever been like pushing something really fucking heavy and you got like up something and you're like, holy fuck, this is all I got and I can't get it over it. That's what I felt like. I was like, why can't I just fucking do it? Fuck,
Dude, there's
man.
many
And so
songs like that.
I dropped
Yeah.
guitar for a month.
You're so
Because I was like, fuck it. Maybe it's not for me.
That's
But
how
then I
it-
came back to it, and when I did it, it was like kind of, I don't know. It was an experience. I was like, holy fucking
Then
shit.
but it's the
I
best
did
feeling
it.
when you finally get it.
Yes.
Yeah, you're like,
I was like, oh
my
my
gosh,
God, dude, I'm finally doing
awesome.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
fucked me up for so
well,
long.
I finally figured out how to play the intro to Tears to Heaven.
Yeah, that did blow my
Bam.
mind. Yeah, there's a couple of things. Dylan picked it up guitar before I did, and there's times where there was like a little bit of a catch up period and shit where Dylan was doing shit. I was like, oh,
Man,
how the fuck are
I
you doing
stink.
that?
Yeah, I
was
suck.
like, this
Yeah, well,
motherfucker.
comparison is the thief of joy.
That is
You end up getting-
100%. Yeah.
But it was just like you gotta once you get over that first hump, then
dude, yeah.
everybody's in that kind of the same pool and
You know,
shit. You know, that's
once you
when-
get over
yeah.
your fears, I feel
Well,
like,
what,
and
yeah,
you
once
just,
once you get your fingers, your
You calloused
dexterity
up,
or what,
you know.
all together and
Yeah.
shit, then you're just like, okay, anything's good now. You
Yeah,
can do this shit
100%.
now. And
Yeah,
also
for sure.
trying to do like I was trying to do fucking Guns N' Roses and shit on acoustic. Oh. Like I was like Paradise City and then I'm like, fuck, man.
me down to
You know,
Paradise City.
yeah, that shit wasn't set up, so yeah, I was already but
Dude.
You're already
Oh,
down in a hole.
yeah.
yeah.
You were set up to fail for
Down
sure.
in a hole.
Oh, yeah.
Rooster.
Those memes are great, dude.
Oh, dude.
The fucking people. But what? So have
The
you?
one of the bear jumping out of the tree. Have y'all seen that? Just rooster in the
No.
background. Here
Well-
comes Rooster.
Have you seen that guy? That I guess there is that one dude on Instagram like, that reels that dude. He looks like PC Principal off South Park, but he's
Well,
got the sunglasses.
he's got like sunglasses
He's like-
on. And he's like,
fucking tone deaf. I don't know what his issue is, but people are just like,
he
dude,
kills
they're
it.
just like,
No,
dude,
he's
time
got the-
by Hootie and the Blowfish.
he's got the music down way in the background, so he's like,
He's just over.
here comes the rooster.
That is good.
That's how it's just like, it was like either before or after.
Dude, that is
It's
awesome.
some wild shit.
Just not even in the same like key or
Not at
anything.
all. Not
It has
even
me
close.
fucking
Not even
rolling
relatively
when I
close.
watch
But Lane
that
Staley's
shit.
hard to sing, dude. That guy's got a voice. I mean,
He's goddamn impossible to sing,
Yeah,
bro.
That
You
guy's
can't.
not even attempting to sing like him. He's just singing.
Oh man, that reminds. One time, me and Aaron went and saw Over the Chicken Shack over in
At the OG location.
at the OG location in Luther. There was a cover band, like just some old dudes that just roll around in a tiny little like one axle trailer
Like
and
Bust
just
Out
like
Rooster?
This
dude,
dude's
and they
lung
were
was already operating on like 12%.
this guy was like in my eyes. He didn't even attempt to go to that next little like half step up. He's
Take
like
two breaths.
breaking it up.
in my eyes.
There's 3 choruses, dude.
And he's playing drums, bro, and he's
Oh,
just
he's
like
singing and playing.
Yeah, he's
drum-
like,
oh wow.
I'm just like,
faith in my eyes. He just gave up.
Props to him for trying it though. You know he thinks he hit every line too.
Dude, I was like,
Every
we went up
note.
to him and we were like, guys, fuck yeah. You guys are fucking awesome. They were like, thanks, brother.
Smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, they took a little breather. We're just like,
Collect their oxygen.
we're just
a
out
little
here
bit.
doing it, you know? We were like, fuck yeah. And we
Been doing
were
this
so
for 40
naive.
years now.
we were genuinely like, other than that, not a bad band.
Okay.
Not a bad band, but we're like, we were like, these guys.
We asked him,
like, whoa!
dude, we were like, this is crazy. And
This is
me
the
and
best
Aaron,
band of all time.
yeah, me and Aaron asked him, we were like, do you guys like go anywhere where you play, you know, like originals? And they said, originals? Well, you could go ask Grumpy down at Melinda's down there at the bar, and we were like, okay.
There is margarita. Wait, how old are you? We're like 17.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Never mind.
that takes a lot.
That was
off
a good
your plate.
time, dude.
Yeah, we were like, damn it.
That was an incredible time.
He was like, well, why don't you just try to play here? We're like, we can't. They don't allow originals. And like our originals at the time, thank God, nobody should have
They were
ever been
terrible.
subjected to listen to those.
No, they're terrible.
Downtown funk. Uptown for I don't know.
Uptown flavor, baby.
Oh, fuck me running, dude. Holy shit, dude.
It was bad, bro. Reese, it was bad.
Hey, dude, you gotta get those out the way. I've got like 20 of those. You
Oh,
know? We gotta write the
yeah,
first
yeah.
20 bad ones to get to the decent ones.
Well,
you know?
unfortunately for us, I don't think it stopped at 20.
Oh,
think
I
we
mean,
just
me
kept
neither.
going. I
I'm
think we
just
just
giving a
kept
rough
going.
number, you
No,
know.
I'm just fucking with it.
It's just now we can write shit that's majority people we show are like, okay,
You're decent.
That's not bad.
Yeah, like, right. If
We'll
you're-
take it.
My mom, that's I
did it.
If I write a
Our
song,
wives,
yeah.
they're like,
If I write a
why
song,
is everything so like aggressive and loud? Other than that, it sounds really good.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's
you tone
always
it
something.
down a little bit,
Jesus,
sweetie?
yeah. They're like, you guys are always yelling. I was like, what the fuck?
dude, if I write a song and I'm not 100% sure on it, I'll take it to my mom and she'll give me the 100. That sucks. That
Yeah.
sucks. I'm
Yeah.
like, thanks
That's
for
what you need. That's
Exactly,
what you
I
need.
agree. She's
Yeah.
tough love, and I'm
Yeah, you
grateful
got
for
to
that.
show them. It's any female in your life. Just show it to
Oh.
any female in your life.
Yeah,
They'll be
you're-
able-
they're- when
they'll
they're
be able to
listening
be
to
like,
it.
yeah, because they got
They can't hide that shit on their face.
They got,
dude, that's
they
how
just
my-
got
yeah.
the good like ear. They have like the ears of just like they just listen to stuff casually.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They
Would
can,
I listen to this
they
on the
can
radio?
catch shit out that just pokes out really
Right,
bad. They're
right.
like, what?
Yeah, that you've
whatever
gone.
that thing is going on right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that loud harsh thing.
You
the
got
cymbal,
ear blind to
Yeah,
it,
that's
yeah.
really
Yeah.
loud. Like,
That reminds me of my dad. My
I need
dad,
to turn that shit down.
yeah.
Then
My dad, I'll be playing a gig and I'll just look at my dad the whole time because if he's looking like this, he's like, God,
You're like, this
your
sounds like
face,
shit.
That sounds like
yeah, because they're always
trash.
like, man, I love you, man. I just want the best for you.
I
It
don't
just
want you
sounds
to
like
embarrass
shit, you know?
yourself,
It's like,
man. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dad.
So you started playing at 17. You didn't get any puss, and then you no, I'm just playing. Started playing at 17, and then went off from there.
Pretty much, I started playing 17. I mean, I learned a couple. I'm trying to think of the first song. Oh, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. That's like
Classic.
the first one you learn. I probably. That was
So
like
not air raid.
no.
Rolling. Mom, check this out. Rolling.
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Slowly after Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, I made it to Rolling by Limp Bizkit and just started tearing it up from there. Yeah.
Progression.
What can I say? It just took off from there.
Yeah, what can I say? Everything just started falling in line, you know. But
Did you get out of Duncan after?
So I
was
went-
it?
so,
You said you're at UCO now.
Yep, so I-
yeah.
That sounds so much like, did you get out of that pumpkin ass fucking country town?
Well, I gotta imagine there's not like a ton of
Duncan.
like, oh, it's Friday night. I'm gonna go jam down at
No.
the so and so. There ain't really
I mean,
probably
if you got
not a ton going on in
friends, if you got buddies that play. A lot of my friends didn't play, so I've had to meet a lot of musicians up here. Thank God, you know. But a lot of my buddies did not play, and they started picking it up when we got to college. But you know, I went to Duncan, started playing gigs my senior year. So the bars let me in sometimes, you know. Come play a gig, and so I started playing. And before I started playing, I probably wrote a song that I was decent with. So I never did just straight covers. I've always kind of did at least
Mix in
one
some
of mine,
originals,
you
sure.
know, at least one of mine. But not saying they were good or anything. But I was like, this is decent enough to throw out there, and people were just like clapping, you know,
Yeah,
like
hey,
oh,
buddy.
whatever, buddy, yeah.
Hey, you got to do those.
Oh, 100%.
You know? You got to.
I'm still on that.
You're already
level.
more brave than half of the, most guys never make it out of their bedroom.
Right, you know, I mean,
it's
might as
a
well
legit
try.
thing, dude.
It
Like
is-
playing live is a fucking mental thing.
It is. I mean, I never
Muscle, you got to flex.
I don't know which is
100%.
worse, playing to a crowd that people are like, or playing to people that are just completely ignoring you. You know,
Yeah, that's a hard one. I
actually, probably the people ignoring you. If someone was like, ugh, I'd be like, maybe we should
See,
just stop playing.
yeah,
This
crowds
sucks.
don't make me nervous. I think what makes me more nervous is like playing in front of like say it was me, like us right here. That makes me
Yeah.
more nervous. Like
Well,
two-
this environment is kind of nerve. It's just weird.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's like,
I'm-
because who's going to have experienced this kind of shit before where
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
cameras
Camera in
in
your
front of
face.
you.
right?
and
Yeah,
it's
no,
just-
but it's cool. I think it's cool.
You can hear a fucking mouse fart in here. And
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
So we hear
Chino drop,
every
yeah.
little
Yeah.
fucking thing, dude.
No, dude, but I've never like had a big phobia of playing in front of people, like a big crowd, because it's like dude, they don't know me. They're just trying to have a good time. So you just play whatever you want. If they like it, you know, if they don't really care for it, they're still going to drink their beer.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to still drink their beer.
Yeah,
and-
most people are already kind of like, I mean, everybody's in for the most part in a good mood because everybody's out.
Right. They're going out to
hanging
have fun, go hang out with your buds.
People,
you know?
people's
It's not at
tolerance.
Reba's place.
It's
yeah.
not rich.
Yeah, don't play anywhere people are fucking eating, okay? But people are drinking and mingling, then people's tolerance of listening to like not so perfect shit.
Right,
is
yeah.
a little
Your
bit
3 hour
higher.
set, you get to the last couple songs, you're like, oh, God.
Yeah, people, not
Yeah.
people really don't give a shit if you're butchering 7 and 7. They're just like,
Right.
holy shit,
Wow, yeah. Bird
What-
hunters.
What
Yeah.
what's your writing method look like? Because I dug all 3 of the originals you
Man,
played.
thanks.
I really liked you know, it's a Spotify link. I like Tobacco Linger.
Thank you.
That
yeah,
was an awesome
appreciate
song.
That. Yeah, that's
Um,
probably the first one I was like, wow. You know, I was like, it's bad, but it's not as bad as the other one. You know what I mean?
They're
Like,
great. They're really good.
It does get better.
it does get better. It's not just writing about some girl in high school. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, no,
Fucking bitch.
no,
Tell 'em, Mary.
But I don't really have like a process. I don't force myself to write. Like, I think once I just let it come off the chest, and I was really like, I watched an interview with 𝙗𝙧, you know, Jason 𝙗𝙧, and he's just like, man, just write whatever's on your mind and make sure it's real, and it'll come easy. So like, I've never thought like, man, I want to sit down and write a song about beers, trucks, and girls. You know,
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like, what emotion am I feeling today? And you know, that's kind of cliche, but you know what I mean.
No,
like,
but there's a method to the madness. And
Right, you know.
I always like to kind of hear how people walk
100%.
themselves through, you know, writing, even going about this, you know, because I like to think ahead, like whenever I'm writing stuff, because I'm in few bands, and it's like, you know, what is this going to sound like with the band behind it?
That's
and
kinda,
maybe do I need to not necessarily alter it, but like, how
I
am
get
I
what you
going to
mean.
structure it?
Right.
And
There is that, too,
Can I throw
100%.
something in with the melody that's kind of cool, or like maybe we could do
Bridge.
something with
Do a
another.
bridge.
Yeah.
Bridge.
Bridge here, chorus here, outro here.
chords.
How much are the drums going to shit all over my vocals?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, but no,
Yeah.
I've never like.
Shout out to Mike.
If Mike somehow he's gonna
Mike's
be like,
drummer in one
"Fuckers."
of our
Yeah.
bands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. No,
Shout
but
out
I've
to
never had
Mike.
like a huge process. You know, I've never forced myself to sit down and write. You know, I've got a notebook and a pen. I'm always playing guitar, and I'm always trying to come up with melodies. So that's probably like what triggers it. You know, in a way, I'm always
Yeah,
trying to
for sure.
learn. I mean, even learning new songs. You know, I could throw, you know, Purple Rain Prince. You might could throw a chord you learn off Purple Rain in one of your songs. You know, just to like, you've never heard that before. You think it's cool. I mean, it's really just a whole. I like to say I feel it out. And
Yeah,
then,
for
and
sure.
Then you want to show your ass on the lyrics. You know, Guy Clark, show your ass.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But really just be as, I guess, true to myself as possible to write the most real songs that I can, you know,
Yeah,
in a
for
way.
sure. Yeah.
Even if that is
No,
off-brand Jeff Buckley. You
no,
know?
it can. Nah, I
Polar
would.
Valley, Jeff Buckley.
Yeah.
I'll take you at this point.
Yeah, hell, I mean, dude, and you know, that's just us putting a random label on,
Right,
not
no,
meaning
yeah.
to say
No,
like
Jeff
this is
Buckley's
what you
great.
are.
I'll
or
take
anything,
that as a
but-
huge compliment, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, do you have plans in the future to do some recording and anything like that?
Yeah, I would love to get, I mean, obviously a full album would be amazing, but, you know,
Double.
life is, you know,
Oh, double album. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
double
double
album, you know,
Do that,
what
yeah.
32 track action.
Right, yeah. Like, I just want to play as much as possible and get my music out there as much as possible to be able to play bigger venues and get a band together and, you know, all the ideal stuff, you know, play
Yeah, for
wherever.
sure.
My ultimate goal is to open up for Turnpike Troubadours, Jason 𝙗𝙧, and Ryan Bingham. That's like
Dude, that's a pretty good goal.
that's my goal
Yeah.
for
Pretty
sure.
good
you
goal.
know?
Yeah, man, and like
pretty awesome.
in this scene, like there's just it's an unfortunate thing, but there's just not a lot of. It's hard to find good band musicians.
100%.
People like you can find people who play, but people who like being a band musician is a totally different thing. It's just it
and
takes
to stick with you.
Well, it takes a certain level of commitment, and most people just
That's where I'm very
sometimes
fortunate.
Sometimes people can't do that, but like if you can get some music out and stuff like that, people it brings some kind of legitness to you.
They're like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and so it's
Yeah.
easier for them to buy in, maybe,
Right,
you know, because it's
100%.
like you already kind of have some groundwork laid and stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate in that aspect where I have my grandpa who's a great bass player who I know would stick it out with me. Whenever he needs me, or whenever I need him, excuse me, he would stick out with me. And then I've come across this drummer named Rick McCord who's been playing with me, and he's a great dude. He's a good drummer, like, and they're both, you know, older dudes, but they know their stuff, and they're like,
hey man,
legit musicians.
Sometimes them older dudes are perfect because they don't got to worry about like, oh, sorry, I can't make this. I got to work. Like I can't afford a bill or what. Like,
right?
They got their shit figured out already.
Well, and most of those guys come from like a lesson background. Like they didn't just self-taught. There's so many self-taught guys.
Nowadays.
Like
YouTube's ruined it in a way.
Our buddy Jared is a really good guitarist, and he's a really good guitarist because he's like his uncles. Like he's got really good musicians in his family that taught him a bunch of stuff.
Right, that's cool. And, that's a great way to start.
Yeah.
I mean,
me, I was a YouTube.
I was a
kid.
YouTube guy.
I was Marty Schwartz.
I mean, my grandpa.
Marty Schwartz was my uncle.
I never got into Marty Schwartz.
Justin Sander Crow is my guy.
Y'all need to look. I was an Ivor Swordfingers guy. He's like this old British dude who plays all these like Red Dirt songs.
Nah, dude,
Swordfinger.
Yeah, Ivor Swordfingers, and he's like this old man British dude.
It was either Marty Schwartz or the Mike guy with the spiky hair. They're like,
like Mike Lee.
Yeah.
It was like guitar. I like
Mike Lee, 1837 or whatever.
I like that guy.
Yeah,
I did not like Justin. I never got to Justin. I feel like he was condescending.
He's a little, but goddamn,
all right,
dude.
let me teach you this shit so I can fucking get him back to my other shit.
Yeah, come on, man.
Marty was like, Marty. I like Marty.
I like Marty. I just never. I don't think I've learned a song by him. I've tried. I just don't.
Well, the thing with Marty is
style
that he did dumb shit down, maybe not in a
good way.
Well, if you wanted to play the song accurately to what he cut out some stuff. He'd be like, "This is how I'm gonna play it because it's easier to teach you this way, and it's easier for you to learn."
I mean, for a guy like me,
get into it, but for the most part, he would do some kind of disclaimer of like, I'm kind of dumbing it down. Like this is just to get you in the ballpark. But if you really want to try to figure it out, like he would have like the paid lessons that would like break it out a lot more depth.
I mean, I'm not a great guitar player. Like I'm very much a rhythm guitar player. You know, I can finger pick a little bit, but like nothing like crazy. So I never was like sitting there shredding, like trying to figure that out. But like I would get the chords down, and then if I needed to add anything else, you know, that's why I like that Ivor. Shout him out, YouTube, look him up. Ivor Swordfingers. He's got all like these like
hell yeah
red, and he's an old like British or Irish dude or something. He plays that stuff, and he's pretty good.
That's pretty metal.
Yeah, it is pretty metal. I mean, he's like probably 70 something.
Hell yeah.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Where can everybody find you on like all the socials, Reece?
It's Reece Colin _ on Instagram, and then Reece Colin on Facebook, and then Reece Colin on TikTok.
Hell yeah,
So,
easy peasy.
Easy peasy, keep
Awesome.
it all going, yeah.
All right, well, everybody keep an eye out for Reece. Keep an eye out for any music he may be releasing. You know, he's at a studio right now, so maybe we'll just go ahead and book him for some time. We'll see.
Yeah.
This is probably going to come out after Pig Fest. But
right now.
yeah, we're not holding him hostage. But the
Sing this song right now.
yes, go watch his episode. Go watch his 3 songs he put out. And Pig Fest is probably already over by this point. But, you know, go back and watch the episodes, the stuff from that. And if you haven't, go check us out on all our other bullshit, all the social media, all the website, blah, 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 pigfestok.com and bisontellstudios.net. Yep. I don't know why it's .net, but it's there. Reece, thanks again for coming out, man.
That's why.
Yeah. Thank y'all, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for
hell yeah. And looking forward to any music you put out. Looking forward to the this episode. I was seeing the finished results.
I'm excited, yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm really excited. Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Hell yeah. With that, deuces, I'm out of here.
All right. Sweet.
Bye. I guess I'm saying this one.
Yeah, leave
I can never
Aaron to the
tell
end.
when Dylan fucking is going to sign off on me. Okay, I'm bye.
See you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Deuces.
I'm stopping it now.